and welcome back to the Witching Hour. Another spooky story for you. This is going to be a pretty short video because both the story and the game are pretty short today, which is good because it's kind of late and it's hard for me to, always get these in on time. But here you go.
Hello. Have you ever owned a cat? Feline creatures can be mysterious in the night. In this story, Marilyn has a very mysterious experience with a cat as well. This is another story by Phyllis Einstein, who wrote the story The Park that we read earlier. That story had a gruesome ending. Will this story also have a gruesome ending? This is called The Cat. The cat will keep the evil spirits away from you, Grandma Sophie had said on Marilyn's very first day in her own tiny office, campus apartment. Marilyn laughed and stroked the white kitten that was her grandmother's housewarming gift. I thought cats were evil spirits, Grandma, witches, familiars, and all that. Sophie shook her head. They only have that reputation because they walk at night as the spirits do. Let him walk your home at night, darling, and you'll always be safe. She kissed Marilyn's cheek. I worry about you living alone. You live alone, said Marilyn. And I have cats, said Grandma Sophie. Marilyn had never had a cat before. Her father had always preferred dogs. Cats were too sneaky, he said. But Marilyn liked the kitten, which was lively and affectionate and not nearly as demanding as her father's Airedale. In her father's honor, she called the kitten Sneaky, and Sneaky did walk at night. Marilyn knew that because sometimes she woke in the darkness of her bedroom alcove and felt for the ball of fur that had gone to sleep curl at her side, and it wasn't there. And she would hear the soft sounds of a cat at play, the gallop of paws out there on the bare living room floor, the clickety-clack of some small object that Sneaky was batting back and forth. A thimble, a lipstick, a nutshell, a bottle cap. He would raid any horizontal surface for them, dig in the garbage, even those in the old cabinet doors of the kitchenette. Marilyn kept trying to put things out of his reach, but somehow Sneaky always found something to play with. Clickety-clack. She didn't really mind his playing. In fact, she found the sound soothing, like the ticking of a clock. But the first time Sneaky pulled out a spool of her sewing kit and spent the night unrolling white thread around his legs, on the legs of every piece of furniture in the apartment, she was annoyed. Tripping through the spiderweb of mercurized cotton, or rushing to get ready for class in the morning was not her idea of fun with a pet. That afternoon, after she had had time to scissor her way through the mess, she moved the sewing kit from her desk to the top shelf of her bathroom closet. If she'd grown up with cats, Marilyn would have known that wouldn't work, but she'd grown up with dogs. The next morning, the thread spiderweb was back, yellow this time, and the contents of the sewing kit were scattered all over the bathroom floor. Now she had a challenge. She had to store the thread in a place where Sneaky couldn't get it. Her bureau drawers were already crammed full of other potential cat toys. Her cabinet and shelves were, as she had already discovered, too vulnerable. A heavy, sealable box seemed like the best solution, but she didn't own one, and she wouldn't have time to buy one till the weekend, 3 days away. She put the sewing kit in the refrigerator. That night she woke to the usual clickety-clack. Without opening her eyes, she turned over and rubbed her face against her pillow. A nutshell or a bottle cap, she thought. Then she remembered that she had thrown the garbage out that evening. Clickety-clack. It didn't sound like a thimble or a lipstick. It sounded like a spool. She sat up in bed. The living room and the kitchenette were dimly lit by the open refrigerator. By that glow she could see the floor was a maze of pale thread. Oh, Sneaky, you monster, she said. Clickety-clack, the cat was under a chair on the far side of the room, the spool of white spot between its white paws. Marilyn stumbled through the spiderweb of the refrigerator, breaking dozens of strands on her way, nearly falling twice. The sewing kit was on the floor of the fridge, spools, scissors, and pincushions lying helter-skelter. She flicked on the counter light and closed the door, then she picked up the scissor and turned on exasperated to clear away Sneaky's handiwork. And then she saw the shadowy thing that had been trapped by the cat's web, trapped on 2 other nights till dawnlight came and chased it away, but trapped no more this night because Marilyn had broken so many of the pale strands. At the last moment she raised the scissors dagger-like, but it didn't help. Was Sneaky really trying to protect Marilyn? Do cats actually have the innate power to sense and keep away supernatural spirits, as so many people believe? Cats make excellent pets, but do we really take them for granted? We'll see you next time on The Witching Hour.
Hello and welcome to Misty's Sleeping Forest Pumpkins for Pumpkin, a game that I'm playing for no particular reason at all. No particular reason at all here. But this is another cozy autumn game, and I really love this menu music. Sorry this one's a bit late, I've had a busy day. Hard for me to do these in weekdays. Let's start. Oh no. Pumpkin's sad, so the other cat's gonna go out and do things. And things are also sad. And I should hurry. I need to get pumpkins for the pie and wrap all forest petals with fog. Left click to continue. Use wads to move. Left click to interact. Yeah, so this is a game where you're a nice cat witch. So that menu music is in the whole game. We give them a nice cozy fog blanket and we get the pumpkins for the pie. Okay, this is really simple. This is way more simple than I thought it was going to be. And I guess the forest pals are all just like these weird, like, purple blobs. Except this one that's obviously a tree. Oh, I guess they're... Oh, it's like the rocks and the logs and stuff. We have to put fog on them because it's autumn. Okay, this is going to be really short. That's good. I kind of needed a really short game. Hope you're really enjoying this. I really adore the sprite for the Cat Witch, Misty. I hope you didn't catch the... If you don't know what I'm doing, I have... My partner's name is Pumpkin, and they wrote her pony name or whatever, so... Anyway... Have a cozy autumn. It's a game by Carmenethius and Ruffj. Ruffeji. Sorry. It's got really cute music, really cute sprites, and some of this art is really good too. Look at their little forks and knives, and Misty's gonna cut the pie. I'm really glad that was a nice short story, nice short cozy thing. We'll be getting to spooky stuff soon. You can speedrun this game. Tell me what your world speedrun record, any percent for Misty's Sleeping Forest Pumpkins for Pumpkin is. Have a nice day. We'll see you next time.